I'm taking multiple pharmaceuticals which cause depression, severe depression, and actually have warning labels on them for suicide because people commit or want to commit suicide on these drugs. And I can tell you that I've definitely felt that is the case on these drugs. But one change I made, which I already knew would help me with that, but one change I made fixed that entire side effects in its entirety. You can also make that side effect 10 times worse. So in this video I'm going to tell you what the change is, and if you are depressed, this will, obviously depression is different for everyone. It depends what it's caused by, etc, etc, etc. I actually used to still do it with one person, but it's kind of fixed. I used to offer depression coaching. I've done it for like over the past 1.5 years probably. I've probably coached like 7 people on the matter, and I've had success with each and every single one because it's actually a very simple issue to fix. Now the approach is a little bit different per person, but the core principles are the same. So first of all, I want to talk about the most important thing in my opinion. This actually is, from what I've seen, this makes the biggest difference, and that is diet and sleep. So if you don't sleep well, if you only sleep a couple hours a night, you're going to be bound to end up depressed. I mean, there are things you can do to negate this, which is what I do, because I only sleep a couple hours each night, 5 hours probably on average. Although that's somewhere between 4 to 6 hours I sleep each night. I'm going to fix that though. Then I also took my medication, which caused severe depression, which really does happen. And I've also taken, I'm actually not going to talk about that because I don't want to get my channel removed. Let's just say I've taken quite a few things that would cause severe depression. So how do you fix this? Well, the most important thing is to sleep properly and don't eat too much. Let me just phrase it very simple so most people can understand it. You don't want to eat too much junk food. Another thing you want to be doing is fasting. Preferably, you want to go onto a carnivore diet and actually get a lot of probiotics in your diet because, ooh, fuck, this is fucking retarded of me. Excuse my language, YouTube, don't block my video. How much, I believe like 90% of the serotonin is made in your gut. Percent of the serotonin is made in, I want to double check it. I believe it's 90. Yeah, so approximately 90% of the serotonin in the human body is produced in the gut. And now, just to give you a quick, what is serotonin? I'm fact checking for you guys. No problem. So serotonin is a neurotransmitter that plays a crucial role in the body. It's usually what's the English word for that? It's usually shown. No, it's usually. Fuck, let me translate that. It's usually indicated as the luck hormone. As the happiness hormone. To put it into simple terms, serotonin is one of the hormones that makes you happy, that plays a crucial role in telling your body how you feel, and 90% of that is made in the gut. Now, if 90% of that is made in the gut, what has a major impact on the gut? What has really the only impact on your gut? The primary impact on your gut? Well, that's your diet, the food you eat. So then we go back to food. What foods would harm your gut? Well, let's just not get into the nitty-gritty of it, but first of all, junk food, lectins, gluten, all of these things. Lectins actually damage the gut lining, your gut lining, which then creates these micro tears. So let me just give you an example. Let's say, for example, all of the, how would I show this? Yeah, like this. let's say your gut is lined like this. Now what these lectins do is they almost create these tiny holes in the walls where toxins can slip through. Now this will also impact how you feel. On top of that, you also have things like gluten, which then kill the bacteria in your long process. You have all these kinds of anti-nutrients from plants, primarily in nightshade vegetables. Lectins primarily go there. But you also have to worry about gluten, because gluten also fucks up your gut. You also have to worry about, what's it fucking called? My bad, guys. I apologize. I'm incredibly tired. Artificial sweeteners, they also kill everything in your gut. So when you fix that, just get that out of your diet. Only eat real foods. Don't eat nightshades. Don't eat gluten. You can still eat fiber, although I would not recommend it. I actually don't think it's healthy at all. We can digest it. Our body tries to digest it by creating all these kinds of bacteria in our gut, which then again is not good for everyone. It is good for some people. Some people have evolved to do that, although it's still not the primary biological function of the human body. That's all for another video. That goes very in depth. The research on it is very up and down. It's very conflicting, so I don't even want to go too deep into that. The one thing everyone agrees on is get junk food out of your diet, get gluten out of your diet, get lectins out of your diet, and also artificial sweeteners. And then to finish off, you want to eat probiotic rich foods, not prebiotic rich foods, because that's fiber, that's bullshit. Probiotic rich food. Now you can take a probiotic supplement. This won't make a huge difference, but it will make a difference over time, especially. I actually take a probiotic supplement. This is purely for experimentation. I don't know if it works. Still don't know. This is the one I have. Does it work? No clue. It has like 60 billion different bacteria. One very good thing, although it's probably not the best for my acne, although I haven't seen my acne flare up from this. One thing I take is raw milk. Delicious. Bit high in sugar though. So, fixing your gut through your diet. If I do the carnivore diet, so just eating meat and eggs for 2 days, I will get such a massive swing in my mood. If you have never done the carnivore diet, this won't take 2 days. It probably takes like 7 to 14 days. The way you feel is completely different. You'll feel so much happier, so much better. You might be a little bit depressed at first because you are a sugar addict. I'm also a sugar addict right now, even though I do switch between the carnivore diet and a fruit-based diet. I'm technically sort of on the carnivore diet right now. I do take raw milk. I'm not gonna lie, I actually cheated on my diet today. It was fucking hot. I honestly am so bad at dealing with the heat. It's fucking gay. I know, my bad. I apologize. So yeah, that's for that. So if you want to fix your depression, the main two things to look at is diet and also sleep. There are way deeper things to get into, and this goes incredibly deep. There's things about reframing your mindset. It goes very deep. It also depends on what kind of trauma you have, etc, etc, etc. So try, if you are depressed, doesn't matter what kind of medication you're taking, try those two things, sleep and diet. Fix those, nail those down. You will feel better 100%. If you really struggle with this shit and you are severely depressed, hit me up on Instagram. I am willing to help you for free. I don't need your money, so just hit me up on Instagram and I will help you for free if you are severely depressed, and I'll help you fix it. I've never had someone that I couldn't help with depression, although I haven't had that many people I help with it. I haven't had anyone that I couldn't help, so hit me up if you can't fix it yourself. But try the diet and the sleep thing first. I can almost guarantee 100% of the time it works like magic. Try it out.